if you want to solve, you want to remember that like the opposite of add is subtract, or the opposite of multiply is divide. The opposite of squaring is taking the square root. But the part you need to remember is when you take the square root, you get both positive and negative. So in this one, to get rid of that squared so that I can get x by itself, I'm going to take the square root of both sides, and the square root of x squared then is just x. But on the right hand side, again, remember you have to do the positive and the negative. So I have plus or minus. This square root, we're almost done, but this square root simplifies. If you need to, you might have to go off to the side to make a factor tree. 24 though is 4 times 6, and the 4 is made out of 2 times 2, and the 6 is made out of 2 times 3. Okay, so 24 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. A pair of 2's, you're going to take a single 2 out front. Don't take that too far out front. The 2 does not go in front of the plus or minus. This is a single number sitting here, so we're not adding or subtracting. So when that 2 comes out, it's right here, and then 2 and 3 are trapped inside. 2 times 3 is 6. So our answers are 2 square root of 6 and negative 2 square root of 6. If you want a decimal approximation, you could pick up your calculator and take 2 times the square root of 6, and that particular number times itself would get me back to 24. Okay, so one more just to make sure that you have that kind down. So to get rid of it to the second power, I'm going to take a square root of both sides. Remember, when you square root, you get both positive and negative. 75 is 3 times 25, and 25 is 5 times 5. So 75 is 5 times 5 times 3. A pair of 5's, take a single 5 out. 3 is trapped inside. And so I have plus or minus 5 root 3. If I expand that, we're saying that our answers are 5 root 3 and negative 5 root 3. This last example goes very quickly because when you try to get x by itself by square rooting both sides, I end up with a square root of a negative, and a negative can come out as an imaginary number, as an I, but the directions in this one is to solve for the real solutions. So since I'm taking the square root of a negative, I'm going to say no real solutions.